Oh, wow. Check out these mesmerizing jellyfish. They're known as mauve stingers, and they can range in color from purple, pink, light brown, yellow, and they even are bioluminescent. That means they glow in the dark. Wow, their sting, painful, not deadly, at least there's that, and they can be found in the Mediterranean Sea, also in the Gulf of Mexico, and in the waters surrounding Australia. That is gorgeous.
I love jellyfish. When I go to the aquarium, I always end up standing in front of the jellyfish for the longest period of time.
Because it's unlike anything else. Just visually, it's very it's like a living lava lamp.
Yeah, it's a living lava. It kind of reminds me of ballet, too. It's just so artful and peaceful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Little Zen moment for you.
Gorgeous.
Well, as we know, summer is almost here, and that means more time in the pool, a trip to the beach, summer stuff, right? Well, next time you're relaxing, though, in some water, take a look at your fingers. When you get out, safe bet you've got the pruney skin.
Yeah, Scripps News' Lauren Magarino looks at why they get all wrinkly.
If you've spent some time in water, when you get out, your fingers might look like this. But why do our fingers get wrinkly when wet? The thinking used to be water absorption caused the wrinkles. But a 1930 study put that theory to rest, and now researchers say
the wrinkly thing is not just an osmotic local mechanism. It requires a nervous connection.
Mark Changizi is a cognitive scientist and has researched the pruny finger phenomenon. He told us the nervous system is key to causing wrinkly digits. In 2002, researchers in Singapore determined water immersion wrinkling is due to vasoconstriction, or the tightening of blood vessels. They found blood flow decreased after immersion in water, which meant less volume in our fingers. They say it creates a pressure pulling the skin down, making it wrinkle. Researchers compared it to the surface of a tent when it's collapsed. While that may explain why it happens, Changizi wanted to look at what purpose wrinkly fingers serve.
The why that I'm getting at is an evolutionary why, or what for? What were the selection pressures that led to this, or why, what is this for?
Along with a student, he hypothesized wrinkled fingers served as rain treads to help with grip. Their team compared the patterns on fingers to drainage systems on mountains.
You actually have little creeks which separate from each other, and they keep staying separate until they get to the bottom, and then they all start joining and doing the normal things. And the thing that acts like a tree on a mountain is the divides. And so you just have to look at, just dozens and dozens of fingers that are pruny, and they have exactly this peculiar pattern that you would expect from this hypothesis.
It's an interesting finding, but more research is still needed to decisively unwrinkle the reasoning behind wet, wrinkly fingers.
More research needed.
More research needed.
So we kind of know.
Yeah, I did some research last week. I was on vacation in the hot tub, and my fingers would get wrinkly. And I've always known this. When my fingers get wrinkly, then it's time to get out.
Oh, that's your rule?
Yeah, that's my rule. It's like 15, 20 minutes. That's enough in the hot tub. Your fingers get wrinkly, and then I get out.
But why? There's no danger in the fingers getting wrinkly.
Danger,
so why is that true?
That's enough in that hot water. It's time to, that's just kind of my, I'm done, and I'm out.
I just always worry what's really in the hot tub more than I worry about the wrinkly fingers.
It's a whole other story on a cruise ship, let me tell you.
Yeah, right. You had a big fancy cruise, so
But I mean, and it's not just your fingers.
It's your
toes too. They get the wrinkly toes.
You know who loves it? Kids. My son after the bath is like, "Daddy, look, wrinkly fingers," and I'm like, and I have to pretend to be blown away, Gabe, that's great.
Superpower.
You're right. I was like, oh, it's fine. He's endlessly fascinated by wrinkly feet and and toes. I've never seen anything like it.
Give him 40 years, will be like, where's the Botox?
Yes.
You don't want to see any wrinkles.
Oh man. Well, coming up next, a segment on shrinkage. Joking. We're not going to do that. We're not going to go that far. We'll end it there. We'll be right back. Stay with us.